So pumped up to be here. Like Jimmy said earlier, man, of all the years that we've been in the business, we've never been more excited about where we're at as a company right now. It's just absolutely incredible, man. We had the privilege to be trained by two of the absolute best leaders in all of Primerica, Ed and Yvonne Ortiz, absolute legends. Love you guys, man. Just shout out to the aviator hierarchy, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's go. Hey, man, I just want to talk to you guys here today. Eric and I want to talk to you guys here today why we should go all in on Primerica. We're at a time and a special place that we need to go all in this business. And I want to talk to you guys about a couple ideas to help you go all in this business and to make sure that you understand you're at the right place, you're at the right time, you're the right person for what's about to happen and what's moving forward for the rest of this decade, y'all. And so a couple different points, ideas to help you internalize this is first and foremost, man, Primerica is going to give you a world-class, real-world financial education. Right? Not only does Primerica give you an amazing opportunity to make some incredible income, but they give you, whether it's a part-time deal, whether it's a full-time career change, they give you an opportunity to make some serious income and a full-on education to make sure you know what to do with the income that you bring in. Does that make sense? All right, does that make sense? Yeah. All right, man. Listen, you guys can make a lot of money, but if you don't have the education to know what to do with that, it doesn't matter, man. And that's one thing that Primerica, through the education, is absolutely incredible to help you guys reach financial independence, right? Another idea, as I want to share with you guys, is it gives us an opportunity to share dreams with a group of people, a circle of people that want to push you up. Right? In your circle here, your team, your base shop, your hierarchies, they just want to see you be successful, right? You get a chance to work with some individuals, make a bunch of money, but not just make a bunch of money, but build a life, right? You get a chance to build a dream life with a bunch of people that you can build and have success. They want to see you succeed, and you see them succeed in the same way, right? Number 3, is you get to go on some world-class and awesome vacation trips, man. I can't even count on, I don't even remember how many trips that we've been in the last couple of years. Eric and I, we both got licensed at 18. I'm 38 now. Eric's 36. So the better part of 20 years, we've been licensed, and we've gone, I think, now about 30 to 40 different Primerica trips. And it's just absolutely incredible because we joined the business, we worked our tails off, we did our part, and we got the job done. All right? And, you know, what's amazing about all of this, y'all, is if you really get down to the bottom of it, man, Primerica is a win-win situation. As long as you can help others become successful, I become what? If I help you become successful, I become successful. That's right, man. And the thing, John, I'm so privileged to get a chance to listen to someone like John Lavin. John Lavin talks about people skills, communication skills, leadership skills. What's that worth? You know, the cost of something like that, what is that worth these days? You know, you think about the price of $99 that we get an opportunity to work with multi-millionaires, to have access to them on a daily basis, and to learn about that. These communication skills, they're going to help you out. Whether most of you guys are here, some of you guys are here, even if it's on a part-time basis, you have other jobs, the communication skills and the leadership skills that you're going to learn here is even going to help you through those careers. Does that make sense? And so, man, regardless of whatever happens to you in this career, this Primerica career, those are skills that nobody ever be able to take away from you. And that's a special thing. You're going to have those skills forever and ever. It's going to help you communicate through how much more effectively are you going to be able to communicate with those skills. And man, you're going to have a chance to feel great about what we do, right? Mom and dad are clients. Their brothers and sisters are clients. All our aunts and uncles are clients. Eric and Brent, their brother, their sisters, in-laws, our neighbors, our best friends. Every one of those people are clients because we do what's right 100% of the time. You guys can feel great about something like that. Another great point, which is really good, the last 2 points before I pass it over to Eric, is, man, here, this was the first time we got a chance, first time I've seen in any other career where it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you can excel in business. You can excel in business. You can build a business that has unlimited opportunity, regardless of your background, wherever you're born, whatever your accent sounds like. I love this room. As I look up here, I look at this, it's like the United Nations. We got people from all sorts of different backgrounds, races, religions, and that is what the healthy business looks like. That is what an absolutely healthy business looks like. You know, what we care about is we care about your heart. We care about your desire. We care about the fact that you want to be somebody. That you want to make a difference with your life. And we care about the fact that you're going to do the right thing for these clients 100% of the time. And then finally, y'all, one thing and the last thing I want you to really truly understand, especially in this new phase of our business, is an absolutely incredibly huge benefit is being a part of Primerica is ownership. It's ownership. Ownership gives you the ability, gives you the opportunity, gives you the chance to one day own your code number. See, 2 years before we became $1 million earners, before the family became $1 million earners, we went to the company and we asked them, listen, there are multiple examples of people that are at 100,000 to try to get to 200,000. There are multiple examples of people that are at $500,000 trying to get to $1 million. Help us with an example of a family on how to develop a true family business. We talk about a true Primerica business, and there are 0 examples of what a true family Primerica business was. And they came to us with some guidelines of what we needed to represent, what we needed to accomplish. See, what's amazing about Toga is $1 million a year was never the overall goal. The overall goal of Toga was to create a family business that regardless of any one of us, that the business can continue operating as if nothing happened. Right? And it doesn't matter, you look at all 6 of us, myself, Jackie, Eric, Bryn, mom and dad, every single one of us are fully licensed. We have mortgage licenses. We run our own departments at this stage of our life, but hey, you know what? We know how to operate every single department. So regardless, if I get sick, if I pass away, it does not affect how the business moves forward along the way. And that is an important thing because a lot of you guys here, right, have businesses where you have your kids and you're trying to figure out a way to make it attractive to bring your kids into the business and create something that lasts for generations to come. That is an absolutely huge thing. And so, listen, how exciting is that? Now we get a chance to have a business because of that. We have a business that operates, that's worth over 8 figures a year because of something like that. That's so freaking exciting. That is so absolutely incredible. And the fact that you can be able to do something like that as well, where you can come into a business where you get a world-class education, where you can, build skills with a circle of friends that want to see you win and live an amazing life. You go on world-class trips and incentive trips, learn amazing skills, right? Feel great about what you do. Build a business where men and women can succeed. Listen, over 50, I don't know if you guys know about this, over 50% of Primerica right now are women. Where my ladies at? Over 50%. Abby, you killed it wherever you're at. Abby, you're doing so awesome, man. Way to go, right? That's so exciting. You know what's crazy? I was reading a statistic the other day. Women today are getting paid less in society just because they're a woman. And it is unfair and it is wrong, but in Primerica, y'all, Primerica, that's not the way it works. Primerica, man or woman or now family, regardless of what it is, you can determine how much you want to make and build the life that you want to live because of your hard work, because of your dedication, and your desire to change your family's life forever. And of course, obviously, ownership. What a business, what a life, right? I encourage you guys to go after and get everything you can out of that until the job gets done. Eric, let's go. That's the big I love it. Hey guys, hanging on to what Jason was saying, man. We are looking at building a business, and Primerica wants you to build a family business. Why not build it as big as you can? Right? Who here has kids? Raise your hand. Some of us already raised our hands, right? So you would agree that you want the best for your kids, right? So you have to be the best version of yourself to deliver the best example to your kids, all right? And you got to think about it, man. Are you building a 100-year-old business, or are we building a 2-year-old business? And if we're building a 100-year-old business, we got to build it right the first time. See, the aviators, right, we're looking at building a 100-year-old business focused on being balanced, being positive, making sure that we have goal-achieving warriors on our team. See, our business in Primerica, your business is never built. It's never built. It's always being remodeled. You're always kicking down walls. You're always expanding. You're always innovating. You're always growing. Right? And that's what we realized when we were going after this accomplishment called the $1 Million Run. Right? Who here wants to make $1 million here in Primerica? All right. Well, first of all, I'll encourage you that it starts with a goal. Right? And 80% of your team has to buy into that goal. This is what I mean. Everybody take your finger like this, straight up in the air. And I want you guys to clap on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One finger. With one finger. Clap. All right. Now let's do 2 fingers. All right, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 5 fingers. You see that? That's 80% of your team following one direction. Sometimes there's some people in the crowd that weren't clapping, but we don't listen to them because we're focused in on the sound of the team, and everybody's aligned, right? There's an analogy out there called the Clydesdale. Y'all know the Clydesdale? The Clydesdale can pull 8 tons. Y'all know that, right? 8 tons. So like Jason, he can pull 8 tons. No. 8 tons. But if you put 2 Clydesdales together, you would think that they'll be able to pull how much? 16. That's not the case. 2 Clydesdales together can pull 24 tons. You know why? Because they know that each other have a little bit more. Have a little bit more. So find an accountability partner. Have somebody that's going to drive you when you don't want to drive you. Right? And have people that can push you outside of your limits, right? Have an open line of communication. Focus in on momentum generating activity. Celebrate. There's nothing wrong with celebration. But at the end of those celebrations, have a direction. Hey guys, we had a great time today, right? We're going to go for $2 million. Here's the game plan. We're going to celebrate so much. Sell the dream. And this is what happens when you accomplish these dreams. David, the first thing is it elevates your team's beliefs. Do you think now in our hierarchy, when we talk about anything less than $1 million, that they get inspired? No, everybody gets inspired now for anything more than $1 million, right? Not only that, it gives us a game plan to achieve the next goal. And finally, guys, man, it becomes, you find your unit, you find your warriors, you find the most loyal people on your team when you guys achieve a goal together, right? And then in closing, listen, a lot of people ask me, is it worth it? Was it worth it? We started out at 5 years old. I was 5, Jason was 7, right? We barely ever saw mom and dad growing up because they're on appointments, right? They're working, they're grinding. They're laying down the foundation for a 100-year business. And sometimes all of us in this room is going to go through the same thing. You're going to miss out on some practices. You're going to miss out on some rehearsals. Right? You're going to miss out on some things that you may think is big, but the kids aren't going to remember them. Right? But I'll tell you this. In college, we went to college in Mississippi, played football out of Mississippi, right? Jason and I. And my parents lived in Tampa at the time. Because they built a business, they went to every football game that we had in college. Traveled from Tampa to Mississippi every single week because of the business that they developed. There were people on our team that they lived in the city of Jackson, Mississippi, and their parents weren't even at the game, right? So you got to sacrifice, man. It takes only 2 to 3 years of extreme focus and discipline to make sure that you change your direction of your life. And finally, guys, listen, we're in a relay. Y'all know what a relay race is, right? In the Olympics. So the first person with the baton takes off. And you can see when he takes off or she takes off, it's a full grind. Right? They're pushing it. They're coming off those blocks as hard as they can. Right? And just imagine when they go to the second person and they hand the baton, and that second person grabs the baton and just stays there. Right? And just stays there. Or they drop the baton. What happens when you drop the baton? It's over. You're disqualified. That's how we're building our business. We want to make sure that dad and mom they went hard in the paint, they went off the blocks as hard as we can, and Jason and I, our 30-year internship Well, we're waiting. And best believe when that baton is passed to us, we're taking off. And the reason I say that is because I know there's some people in this room right now, second generations, who are waiting for the baton to get passed to them. But are you going to drop it or are you going to keep going? I doubt you're going to drop it. I know you're going to keep going. Listen, I am just so excited, right? I'm so excited to meet Jason and Eric of 10 years from now. Because if you think about 10 years ago, where you're at and where you are now, there should be a huge increase across the board if you stay disciplined and stay focused. So I know 10 years from now, Jason and I, when we meet Jason and I at that time, it's going to be a way bigger story. The dreams and goals that we're going to have at that time is going to be way bigger. Listen guys, we're playing for the same team. Our jersey is the same jersey. But you're fighting for the name on the back, and that's exactly what we're doing. Listen, we did not come this far to come this far. We did not come this far to come this far. So let's get out there and let's do something big. Y'all probably don't know who we are. But y'all know who we are. Who are we? Love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for your time.